All right, after a meet and greet in Europe, the president planning a serious meeting and greeting next week with both Republican leaders and Democratic leaders on this budget impasse and a debt ceiling issue that is festering to be a summer scorcher, that if they don't resolve by early August, technically the government defaults. That is technically, there are a lot of things that can be done ahead of that. But just to let you know, the president is calling for a Wednesday meeting at the White House with the entire Republican conference, where he's going to do the same with Democratic leadership the next day at the White House to try to get this thing moving and moving fast. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Your World. I'm Neil Cavuto outside our Fox News offices, News Corp parent offices in Midtown Manhattan, where the crowds are building because the food is almost completely cooked. But we've been trying to sort of steal some food in the interim here. But again, this whole idea about whether we're going to see some progress on the budget front, because that's been kind of like waiting for something soon, just keeps people waiting and waiting and waiting. We got Republican Congressman Michael Grimm joining us right now. Now, Congressman, are you encouraged, whether you're part of that group that meets with the president or not, by what he is trying to do, or are you leery?
There's no question I'm leery.
Fine.
The president doesn't have a good track record. I mean, let's be honest. He gave a State of the Union where he said we need to talk about entitlements, and then came out with a budget that didn't mention entitlements. There's many.
You want to see entitlements in that, don't you?
Well, here's the reality. We can put our head in the sand and forget it and hope it goes away, but it's going broke. I mean, Medicare, the trustees of Medicare, the CBO, they're all saying it's going broke. I want to do something to make sure it's there for our seniors and for our future seniors.
So you're not at all concerned about what happened to your Republicans in this Buffalo, New York district, where that Medicare issue was a big factor?
Well, I think we should all be concerned about it. But again, do we want leadership? Do we want to deal with our problems? Or do we would not want to have political courage and just say it's about me being reelected? That's not why I took this job. It's about solving the problems and moving this country forward. And I'm more than happy to sit down with anyone on the Democratic side. If they have good ideas, let's put them together. Let's talk about it.
You know, you and I talked about this before. I'm talking in general about Republicans, maybe not you. I think you guys are dropping the ball. I think you're botching it, and I think you're letting time go by. And with $4 billion a day at interest, whatever it is, you're deeper in the hole, and your 2012 prospects are deeper in the hole. Are you worried?
Well, I think, the frustration, I feel it. I mean, don't get me wrong. But the reality
frustration
is,
of your Senate colleagues?
Well, the reality is we only have control of the House. We can't force
I know, but
the
5 of your Republican colleagues in the Senate nixed the Paul Ryan Medicare plan.
And again, there's nothing I can do. I can't speak on behalf of the Senate. I can only control what I control. But
my you're a former mayor. You could beat them up. A former Marine.
I'm a former Marine.
Well, speaking of name,
I'm still a Marine. We're a Marine always.
That's right. That's right. So I mentioned mayor just accidentally, but you were talking to former Mayor Rudy Giuliani about Raleigh.
Yes.
And where does he stand on it?
I think that I think we need him. Let me just say one thing. This president, President Obama, with all due respect, has failed to lead. He's abdicated his leadership. And this country now more than ever needs leadership. Rudy Giuliani knows how to lead. He may not have run a good race in 2008, but I've seen this man in action. He's the right guy, and now's the right time.
Well, has he told you he's going to run?
He said that he's certainly seriously looking at it. I think he's going to go to New Hampshire and see how he can do there. And I would just say this. Everyone you know should be encouraging Mayor Rudy Giuliani to run because this country needs him.
Well, this comes on the same day we're hearing Sarah Palin is taking this big, cross-country tour. She might be signaling a race of her own. Rick Perry in Texas, open to a presidential run. It's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people, but again, at the same time, I think that at the right time, you need the right person. Rudy Giuliani is that person. Just like this city, the city of New York was down and out. I mean, everyone knew crime, it was filthy, and they wrote us off. They said we were the rotten apple. Rudy Giuliani came in with leadership and turn this city around. I believe he can do the same for this country. And this country's poised for a turnaround. The people of this, that they've been struggling. It's tough to put food on the table, but they're ready. The workforce is here. The spirit is here. We're resilient people. America's resilient. And with the right leadership, we will lead the world again. And
well, his
last
campaign, didn't impress many.
It didn't impress me either. I'll be the first to be. You have to be honest about it. But he's the original Chris Christie. If you look back, he's the original Chris Christie. He knows how to lead, and I think we need him.
Congressman, thank you very, very much. Very good seeing you.
Thank you.
All right,
Do I get a hamburger?
No, you don't.
All right.
All right. Actually, you do, because he's a Marine and you don't mess with him. All right. We got another great New Yorker joining us pretty soon. Mayor Ed Koch. Remember when he lashed out at the